Hello, my name is Peter Grant. I work for Tideway and I'm responsible for our European operations. What I want to do over the next few minutes is show you how you can save $8.5 million using Tideway technology. The business case that I'm going to go through is based on a real Tideway customer. And here's an equation on the board that I'm going to use to hopefully explain it to you in a simple way. D equals data, HW equals hardware, and SAM is software asset management. And this is a best practice that we've found has worked over the last 5 years with Tideway customers. Now, the most important thing you need to focus on before you embark on a project like this is the quality of the data. Most companies today do manual audits. Manual audits take time, they consume manpower, and they're grossly inaccurate. The most important thing that you need to focus on before you embark on these projects is the quality of the data in your infrastructure. The case that I'm going to use is a real-life case from one of the Tideway customers. So imagine you're the CIO with 5,000 servers in your infrastructure spread around the globe. When you do manual audits in your data center, your manual audits tend to take weeks to do, they're out of date as soon as they're completed, and the reality is they're probably only accurate to about 80%. And some of those are plus or minus 40%. That's not good enough when you're trying to have a professional conversation with the business to say what's in your infrastructure. Tideway customers tell us they have a gold standard with our technology, which is 97%. So the gold standard that we're achieving is 97% with our customers. Now, hardware. Once we've got this gold standard of 97%, we can be more confident about what we see in our infrastructure. Remember, you're that imaginary CIO, you've got 5,000 servers. Did you know a percentage of those servers are actually redundant or obsolete? Our customers tell us it's anything from 2.5% to 5%. The problem is, the average server costs $20,000 a year to run and maintain. That's not the cost of buying the server, it's the cost of maintaining the server in the data center, so the space it consumes, the power it consumes, and the manpower manning that server as well. And what we're going to do with Tideway is take those obsolete and redundant servers out. So let's take the 5%. 5% of 5,000 is 250 servers. Times $20,000 gives you an annual saving of $5 million. So now let's look at the software asset management. This is becoming particularly prevalent in these current economic conditions. Lots of the major software manufacturers are doing lots of audits of their customers. Isn't it important that you know what's in your infrastructure from a software point of view as well? The reason you need to know is, are you compliant? Are you over licensed with your software? Are you under licensed with your software? Have you got lots of software that's actually sitting on the shelf? Tideway customers tell us that they can see savings of anything from 5 to 10% in their software asset management. So we haven't got 5,000 servers anymore. We've got 4,750 servers. Each server has about $5,000 of software running on it. What we're going to do is we're going to take 10% of that estate away. So if we do 475 servers times 5,000 will give us an annual saving there of $2,350,000. But that's not the full story. If you remember before you were doing manual audits, they've now gone away because you're automating that process using Tideway technology. Probably with 5,000 servers in a global infrastructure, you'd be doing about 6 audits a year. An audit costs about $100,000 to do. So that cost has now been taken out of the business. So audit costs here, another saving, $600,000. But of course there's another benefit, and that is outages. How many times has your email system gone down at work? How many times have you phoned a telephone provider and you can't get through to them, or they can't do a transaction because their systems have gone down that day? That costs money. It's very difficult to calculate how much it costs. We've been told it's anything from $100,000 for the average outage, running to millions and millions of dollars for banks for trading systems. Let's just take the lower number. 6 is a figure that we were given by one of our customers that they're saving per annum. So from an outage point of view, 6 times $100,000 gives us another 600K. Okay, so let's just recap. We've got the data's at 97%, the hardware savings are at $5 million, the software savings at $2.3 million, manual audits are now gone because we're automating them, saving there $600,000 per annum, and the outage saving of $600,000. If we add all of that up, it comes to $8,575,000. So what Tideway's giving you is a 360-degree view of your infrastructure with the highest levels of data integrity in the industry. But more importantly, it's about time to value. We can deliver this service to you in 90 days or less. So if you're interested in saving these type of figures, pick up the phone today and speak to somebody from Tideway.